Hey there, history buffs. Today, let's dive into the wild and wacky world of monarchs who were a little more out there than most. Buckle up, because we're about to meet the wildest monarchs ever. Starting off at number 10, we have Empress Anna of Russia. Now, Anna wasn't born to be queen. She was thrust onto the throne by the Russian council, who thought they could control her like a puppet. Spoiler alert, they couldn't. She went rogue, tormenting aristocrats and forcing a couple into a bizarre wedding with everyone dressed as clowns. Oh, and she built an ice palace for the occasion in the middle of winter. Next, in ninth place, George III of England. George is famous for suffering from porphyria, a hereditary disease that made him irrational. Despite this, he was king for 60 years, while his wife and son took the reins. Imagine being locked up because everyone thought you were insane. In eighth place, we have Charles VI of France. Charles became king at just 11 years old and ruled smoothly for a while, but then madness hit. He became paranoid, killed his own knights, and forgot who his wife and kids were. Sometimes he didn't even know who he was. Seventh place brings us Ludwig II of Bavaria. At the end of the 19th century, Ludwig spent all his fortune building fairy tale castles. His uncle declared him insane without even an examination, and the next day Ludwig was found dead alongside the doctor. Was he truly mad or just a dreamer? In sixth place, Sultan Ibrahim II. Ibrahim was released from a prison for potential heirs and proceeded to ruin the Ottoman Empire. He loved obese women and ordered them from all over the empire. When he suspected infidelity, he drowned 280 members of his harem. Now, for the fifth spot, we have Ivan the Terrible. Ivan lost his parents young and was tormented by the Russian government, driving him mad. At 14, he took power by feeding the head of government to dogs. His reign was marked by massacres, despite some good laws he enacted. In fourth place, Erik IV of Sweden. Erik was paranoid and killed anyone who dared to laugh in front of him. He even thought he was his own brother for a while. He eventually died of poisoning, a fear he lived with constantly. In third place goes to Farouk of Egypt, the last king of Egypt. Farouk was a heavy eater and kleptomaniac. He once stole a watch from Winston Churchill. One night he had a nightmare and decided to go to the zoo and shoot all the lions. In second place we find Caligula, the cruelest emperor ever. Caligula loved sending people to be eaten by lions and even made his horse a consul. He took pleasure in torturing people with a saw and chewed the testicles of those who offended him while killing them. And finally, at number 1, Joanna the Mad. Joanna's irrational fear of her husband cheating drove her crazy. Even after his death, she wouldn't let women near his corpse, not even nuns. She kept opening his coffin to see and kiss him, even as he decomposed over the years. There you have it, folks. The 10 craziest monarchs in history. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more wild historical tales.